Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Brittany and today I want to share with you guys how to make these red chili chicken enchiladas that my mother-in-law taught me how to make, and they are so good. Just keep watching. So I turned the stove on high and we're going to boil a pot of water. Okay, so these are the chilies that we're going to be using. I have these New Mexico chilies and I'm going to use 14 of these. And then I have these chilies here. We're going to use about 5 of them. This is Edgar's mom's recipe. She usually does 14 of these and then 7 of these, but it's a little spicy, so I'm going to do 14 of these and maybe 5 of these because it was pretty spicy. And these are what they look like. You can see here, and then those ones there. Okay, so now we're just waiting for the water to boil and then we'll add our chilies. I have the water boiling, so now I'm going to turn it down. And I just want hot water so I can soak these. So I'm going to add, wait, I need gloves. Okay, I'm gonna put gloves on because I don't want my hands to have chili on them. So I'm going to add 5 of these. Last time it was spicy. And then I'm gonna add 14 of these chilies. Now I'm going to get my little spatula thing. And the point of this is just to get these nice and soft so we can blend them. Okay, and I also forgot to add 1 tomato. So you put that in there. Just gonna let this sit in hot water for about an hour or so. Okay, so now it's been about an hour, so I'm gonna move on to the chicken. I added a pot of hot water on the stove and I'm waiting for it to boil. But in the meantime, I'm going to take these chicken breasts and cut them in half so that they cook a little faster. Now I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder to the boiling water, as well as 1 teaspoon of salt. I added 1/2 onion, and then I'm going to add the chicken as well as some garlic. Okay, so I'm going to let this cook on high and leave it for about 15 minutes, then come back with the thermometer and see if it's 165 degrees. That's how I'll know when it's ready. Okay, so now that I have gloves on, I'm gonna just take the chili and I'm going to just pull the stem off, set it down, put it in the blender. Okay? Just like that. And these have been soaking for about an hour or so they're pretty soft, which is good. These ones don't have the little stems, so we're just gonna throw those in there. And if you're scared about it being spicy, just throw 1 or 2 at a time and then check the spice, see how you like it. If you want it more spicy, then add the rest. But yeah, these kind of have water in them too, so you might want to dump them out if you don't want it that spicy. But Edgar likes spiciness, so I'm gonna leave the 5 in there. I'm gonna put that there. And we're going to add some garlic. I have this garlic. I just like this because it's just easier for me. So I believe she says 3 to 5 garlic cloves, but I'm just going to add 2 of these. I like a lot of garlic, so I feel like it adds a lot of flavor. So we're gonna do that. So her recipe calls for 1/4 of an onion, so I'm gonna add that in there as well. So I got some of the water from the chicken. Okay, so I'm editing back and add 3 cups of chicken stock instead of 1 cup. Now I'm going to also add some chicken bouillon. I'm gonna start with 1 teaspoon and we're gonna blend it. And there's our sauce. Dang. Now that the chicken's done, I'm gonna take it off the stove and put it in a bowl so it can cool down. Then we can shred it. Okay, so while that's cooling, we're gonna move on to the sauce. Okay, so I have my pan here. I did start to put oil, but then I stopped, so I'm going to add some olive oil. Okay. Let that warm up a little bit. Okay, so I have my strainer and I'm just gonna put it in there. Oh my gosh. So now I'm just going to pour the sauce in. A little bit at a time. And what you're gonna do is press it in. And make sure it's on low. I have it on high, so turn it down. Then you're just going to press it in. And do you see that sauce coming out the bottom? That is what you're looking for. And that is what we're looking for right there. So you have that sauce. It's a good consistency, it's okay, but I feel like I can add a little bit more water. So I'm gonna add a little bit more water because I want more sauce. So I'm going to add another cup of water and then press that in. That's the chicken stock I added. So I'm gonna add another half cup of water. Just gonna mix it around. And this is looking really good. And then this you're just gonna toss out. You don't need this anymore. Okay, so now I'm gonna taste this and see what it needs. Ooh, that's a little spicy. Okay. It's good. Let me see what Edgar thinks. Hey babe, try this, see what you think. Made a clean spoon.
Good.
What does it need?
Salt.
Okay, Edgar thinks it needs salt.
Bouillon.
Okay, so if you feel like it needs more salt, just add more bouillon because that has flavor right there. And that should be good. And I have it on low and it's just simmering. And it's looking good. Yes. All right, I'm gonna try it again. Oh yeah, that's perfect right there. So yeah, that is good. Now we're going to move on to the chicken. Okay, so now I'm going to shred the chicken and I'm going to use my stand mixer with this attachment and it's going to shred the chicken within a minute or so. So this is the best way to do it if you have a stand mixer. If you don't, you can use a hand mixer too. Okay, and then there's our shredded chicken. Okay, so while we're here, we're going to check it out, make sure it got shredded good. This was just a big chunk, so I'm just going to shred it a little better. And then while we're here, we're just gonna check the chicken and make sure it doesn't need any seasoning. It's okay. I feel like it needs some salt, so I'm gonna add some salt. I'm also going to add some pepper. And then there's our shredded chicken. Okay, so I'm gonna cut up some lettuce for the toppings of the enchiladas. Okay, so I'm gonna cut a piece. Now let's take this off and rinse it. So I'm going to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Okay, so now it's time to assemble the enchiladas. So I have my pot here and it's getting warm, and now I'm just going to add the olive oil and wait for that to warm up. Okay, so here's my tortilla, and now I'm just going to slightly fry it on both sides. And then here's my sauce as well. I'm gonna give it a good mix around before I dip it in there, and it's looking really, really good. Now I'm just flipping the tortilla over. Okay, so now using a clean spatula, I'm going to take the tortilla out of the oil and then drop it into the sauce. Now using another spatula, I'm going to soak the tortilla in the sauce and then put it on my plate so we can assemble it. Okay, now I'm just going to add some chicken as well as some sauce and then roll it up, and then I will continue with the same steps. Alright, so I have my clean plate here, and I'm going to transfer them onto the clean plate to serve. Okay. Okay, very gently, very gently. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how I plate the enchiladas. I'm going to add a little more sauce on top, just depending how spicy you want them. I like them a little saucy, so I'm going to add a little more sauce. And then I'm going to add the lettuce. Babe, do you put the sour cream first or the lettuce first? Okay, so I'm going to show you how Edgar likes it. So we're going to put the sour cream on the enchiladas. So I put it in a piping bag because I like it to look fancy and nice. So let's add the sour cream. I'm gonna add a little more. Okay. And then I'm going to add the lettuce. And then I'm going to add some cheese. This is Mexican cotija cheese. And yeah, guys, that is it right there. These are so good. So delicious. There you go. Impress anyone with these homemade Mexican authentic enchiladas. They are so good. Okay guys, and these are the enchiladas that I made. They are so good. Thank you to Lety for letting me film this and share her recipe. You know, sharing is caring. Thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do want to make these vegetarian, you can use cheese instead of the chicken and use the vegetable bouillon, or you can make them vegan as well and use beans instead of the chicken and then use the vegetable bouillon. So yeah, cheers. Let me try this and let's see how it tastes. I mean, I know it's gonna taste bomb, but so you guys can see, you gotta get a little bit of everything. A little bit of lettuce, a little bit of cheese. Oh my God, really? Okay. A little bit of lettuce, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of sour cream. Mmm. Yeah, that's so bomb, guys. So good. And it isn't as, it's spicy, but it's not like where you can't take it. Let's see. I need another bite because that was just... Okay, and that's how you make these enchiladas. So if you make them and you like them, leave me a comment down below. Hit me a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Until next time, guys. Bye.